Okay, welcome to The Perfect Business. I'm your host, Jason Grant. The company that I started and I lead is The Automated Method, which is not only a company, it's something you can take away, practical knowledge about how to run a business with all of the tricks possible today. Automatic technologies, the most optimal, leanest, least amount of humans business that runs off of business intelligence and analytics. Small, medium business, let's target that, okay? So it's day 21 of 30. This will be a personal intersection. We're gonna talk about the most minimal way to describe the function of your business. Okay, and today's topic is going to start with leads. We'll refer to them as the leads. Obviously, this is a continuation of like modern sales and how you would use a CRM, etc., etc. This is a little bit more specific and also where the automated method is right now. That's me being personal, transparent, and honest, which seems to work all the time. What I mean by that is the message, what the mission statement is, what the automated method represents, that's all established. Now it's about scale. How do you scale? Well, you basically convert leads. So you have your leads come in, business owners, interested in becoming a better business, and that would be a lead for the automated method. So there's so much tech connected to that. It's bananas. I'm going to state that what I think, and like I said, I'm always so provocative. What I think is that the whole idea of the old sell, the old always be closing, ABC, what I think that passionate salesperson represented in the past, that is not, how new sales in a lot of new business operates for these new salespeople. They're not like the old salespeople, I would say. And so anything that can help convert a lead, anything, is what is like why the software is the way that it is. Why any sales software is the way that it is. Why any CRM is the way that it is because it's trying to look at Salesforce. Salesforce is a monster. It helps sell. Why? Because all it's doing is it's looking at everything that you can use to your advantage to make a sale. Like all of it. I don't even need to go under the hood. You could just imagine a software company figuring out all of the things they can do digitally, put them into a platform that will help you sell or your sales team sell better. Like when to email, when to call, that you can go as far as how to talk, what to say, what not to say. God, go to crystalknows.com. Okay, I'll put it in the video and the URL and the link. I use it. It's a Chrome extension inside my Chrome browser. So whenever it scours LinkedIn and it basically does a Myers-Briggs. It does a Myers-Briggs test on the people inside LinkedIn before and puts that into my HubSpot before I even meet the people through my Calendly. Like it's crazy. Okay, so there's like all these tricks, but it's all about lead conversion. Right? It's all about sales and lead conversion, which is very difficult for a lot of people that aren't built that way. So the software is like, it helps, I wouldn't say that it's training wheels, but it is. Actually, it totally is training wheels. It's like, it helps poke you into being a better salesperson because it's like designed to help that. Okay. So here's the other thing. You can find businesses, a business to business, another agency, an agent that does lead generation for you or helps you with lead generation. And the best part is then you can start focusing on the analytics per platform. You can start focusing on analytics that are associated with your industry, with the consumer. That's why you want an all digital business backbone, right? That's why you want all the digital so that you can collect all this information and it helps with conversion. Okay? That's what it's not just a human being, you're going to need some analytic data to help you or else you're just shooting in the dark. You don't have to do that these days because let's be honest, everybody's submitted all information to everything for free. All social platforms, everything is available for you to tap into some sort of analytic to pay for something that'll help you lead generate. Okay? That's all I wanted to say before I get into the next part. So the leads would be a business, usually probably per some sort of platform specific. They're basically going to help you get leads, and then you can use your CRM and you can teach your sales team, the pitch, which it sounds so crazy. Like I gotta be honest, when I wasn't originally this person. I was the person a long time ago where I thought any sale felt like solicitation, right? Any conversion felt like solicitation. So I want to let it be known that I do understand people that are out there and they're like, they can't go past a certain point in the sale process because they feel like they're pressuring someone to buy something they don't want to. That's where that solicitation comes in. And I have to say, you kind of, what happens is, I guess it's from being, like an entrepreneur, God, I hate that word, for so long, that it's the lifeblood. And I've said this before, and some people disagree with these type of phrases, but you eat what you kill, right? Someone said that to me, a mentor of mine, Don Locke, said that to me a long time ago. And he said, you eat what you kill. But he's like, it's from an older generation of how sales worked. And I feel because the world has gotten softer, saying things like that can be offensive. And it's not the type of sales world that a lot of these people teaching, digital sales don't like to broadcast that message. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't put in everything you can to close a lead, to generate some income revenue in your business, it will fucking die. So that's why these CRMs and all these tricks and lead generation and digital analytics and all these things are so powerful right now, is because people aren't good salespeople, right? Like maybe it's a different generation. They're not like I'm 42, so I'm on the fence. I always say I understand the old and I understand the new. So I do get it. So when I say eat what you kill, it's like, I know what it's like to have a bad month. And if you have a bad month, what do you do? Right? If you have 2 bad months, what do you do? Like you can only ask the bank for so much help before whatever your idea is, whatever your business is, whatever it is that you love and you passionately created, you're the inception of your reality for a business, as a business owner, whichever you are. It could die, fold, bankrupt, it's over. Back to the 9 to 5 for you. So these things are really important because I say a lot of the time that I do think a lot of businesses don't survive because they can't sell the delivery, they can't sell the service or the product to save their life. And that's a problem. So if you're one of those people, you need all the help you can get. Because you might have a service, you might have a product that's great, but if you can't find a way to connect the dots and close the lead and make the sale, then no money ends up in the bank account. And then therefore, the business isn't doing what it's supposed to, generating revenue. And that's what I wanted to say right now. That's my segue, all right? This microphone is fantastic. I love it, but it doesn't, I don't know what to do about it. So when I use the whiteboard, I'm on day 21. You'd think I'd have a better solution by now. The AirPods aren't clear enough for podcasting. So I'll just keep turning around. I'm going to write some things down, okay? So let's say you got leads. Like you got your advertising and your marketing, and then you got leads, okay? And then this is how I look at it. The black box is your business. Okay? And on the other side is the bank. Get me? Simple. So, when you want to scale your business, it's just making the box bigger, okay? And therefore, inserting humans if necessary, right? So we got +1 human for every time you expand your business. This is just a simple way of looking at it, all right? So if you see and understand this imagery, that's why you want to make your business as optimally, all those words I hate, optimized, efficient, the whole works, paperless, digital, I don't care. I'll say digital transformation. Oh my God, everything, because now it's a machine. It's a fucking machine, and you don't insert humans until you're done building the machine, and then you just put them in the seats, okay? And then when you scale, more seats, but you know the capacity, the human bandwidth, you know the roles connected to the apps, connected to the machinery in the business, to the technology, to whatever, the operations. You know that, so you don't just guess. This is what businesses do. Right? Businesses get busy and then they buy human time. But they don't know for sure the capacity and the bandwidth of the whole team or that team member. So when you go and increase human, like +1 human, you could be unnecessarily +1 human. That's a whole salary, because the business, the box, the mechanics, the operations, everything inside the box isn't as good as it could be. And like I said, I haven't even added automatic technology in this conversation yet, because this is my story that I'm trying to tell in terms of the perfect business for you. So now if I say that I'm at the lead generation part, okay, so now that should kind of understand that a lot of the things that I'm doing day to day with the team, and this is a shout out to Horizon B2B, I've experimented with totally different things along the way. TikTok, YouTube, you name it, okay? Now I'm focusing on LinkedIn. Now I'm finally focusing on LinkedIn, because I've looked at every other avenue, social platform, all the advertising, all the marketing. I learned a lot, and so the automated method has a lot in the toolbox ready to go, but I feel like getting the story out, the message out, is clear enough for LinkedIn. So I was saving. This is like 5 years of saving, and now Horizon B2B is the agency, the agent. We can introduce you. The automated method, myself, I can introduce you. The team is now focusing on how to do lead generation through LinkedIn. Okay? Now, so that means that's where I am. I'm using a platform, LinkedIn, for lead generation through a lot of things I'm going to talk to you about in the next few days, because we're on day 21. I still have some time. Okay? 9 more days. Maybe 9 more, maybe 1 more, maybe 31 videos. I might do a nice one at the end just because I can, you know? Why not? Micro podcast, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so now that you see, okay, all right, so like scaling hopefully makes this, right? Scale business. Get it? Okay? And then so obviously you want to close or convert these leads when they pass through your business, so that, revenue, profit, money, I don't care. That's how a business works, okay? The green monster, whatever you want, the lifeblood of your business. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today, because this is kind of we're going to pivot right now. This is where we're going to go, like I said, to the future. All of these things that before day 21, introducing some service offerings, talking about the formula, which is putting it all together. I haven't even got into a dashboard yet. That's going to come in a micro podcast. Cause like I said, 15 minutes a shot, right? So that's where, I understand, that's where I'm going to close. I understand lead generation. I understand it. It is difficult, right? In a lot of ways, it may be harder than the conversion for some people. And in other ways, it might be harder than the sales pipeline. I don't know, but I know that the automated method can come off as convoluted. So therefore, the message needs to be properly connected to the proper leads for the close. You see? So this is great. This is great. I'm glad I'm doing this because I know everybody out there is going to learn a lot. Also, I know that this is, like I said, it's a snake eating its own tail. The more I talk about the perfect business, you, the audience, if you are an owner, and you are interested, then you email start@theautomatedmethod.com and we get this moving because this is all the same shit. Same shit for me, same shit for you. You want this to be the perfect business.